Well, thank you all for coming, and I'd like to hope you would find something to take away from today's event. I'd like to acknowledge a couple of people here today. John Ewart, he's the Professor of Informatics, I've got to read this, and Dean of School of Science, Information and Technology and Engineering, is that right, John? From the Federation University. Thank you. Kay McCauley from the Australian Industry Group. And we have Ian Dreyer and Jane Osborne from RDV. That'll do RDV, they call themselves something else sometimes. Okay, what is the BMPN? The Ballarat Manufacturing Productivity Network program was designed by Ballarat ICT. It was a rather ambitious program. When we first designed it, we thought we could do this, but then we suddenly realised we would need some good partners to deliver what we had planned. We got those good partners with NBS Digital and SED Consulting. The program itself is multi-tiered and hopefully will provide Ballarat manufacturing companies with the opportunity to work together and understand how new technologies and strategies are being used to add value to the businesses. Ballarat ICT submitted their BMP application to the Victorian Government and was successful in obtaining partial funding by the Manufacturing Productivity Network program. As you can see, there's a lot of acronyms coming out of this. The technology pilot program, which you will see several examples today, is the major part of the BMP program. With funding assistance from both Ballarat ICT and the state government, the BMPN team sought expressions of interest from local manufacturers that were considering adopting new technologies into their business. 6 manufacturers took on the challenge and are currently in the midst of learning and scoping digital strategies and, of course, adopting new technologies. Ballarat ICT supported the strategies and technologies used throughout the selection process, including the installation, validation and benefit analysis stage. Of course, at this stage we're only part way through. We will have another presentation early in the new year going through on the full benefits. As we present the pilot program, I'm sure you'll have questions. I think it might be better if we wait until we go through all of the pilot programs and then ask questions at the end. I think that would be better because we could answer them as we get to the end. I'd now like to introduce Paul Brick, and Paul will speak about the pilot program. Thanks, Paul.
My name is Paul Brick. I'm the Director of NBS Digital, and we've worked in with Ballarat ICT on the BMPN. Part of our role in the BMPN is managing the pilot program, so that's working with the various participants in the pilot program on their projects. So we've got 2 of the participants here today, and I'll be presenting one of the pilot projects as well, from some information that they sent through to me. Just a little bit about the pilot program. The process that we went through to select, I guess, the businesses involved. We put out through the Ballarat ICT database, as well as a manufacturing database, an opportunity for businesses to submit an expression of interest in the pilot program. That gave us a bit of background about their company, about their needs and what they were actually looking to achieve through participating in the pilot program. Through that process, that expression of interest process, we obviously worked in with Ballarat ICT and were able to establish a group of pilot businesses that we thought gave a good spread of different activities, so different technologies that they were looking to introduce and different challenges that they were looking to overcome. So the 6 pilot participants, or the participating businesses, are, as you can see there. So we've got Jared here from Ferndale Confectionery. We have Marie here today from Taylor and Sterling. Ballarat Regional Industries, unfortunately, Mick Roberts has an apology today. Advanced Cabinetry, Clint is also an apology. And then Athergen, who are based up in Queensland, and Iron Dynamics was the final pilot participant there. So they're the 6 that are in the program. Out of those, we'll be presenting some information around 4 of those.